Green.
Listen,
Check.
The mics are checked. The chairs are not checked.
I see you leaning, gangster leaning.
This is. Oh.
Ella, how you doing over there?
Hello. I am currently on 3-wheel motion because whatever large beige brother sat in this chair yesterday tilted me off to the side, and I can't sit up straight. I'm trying, but
you got a gangster lean, like,
you know.
Wait, what beige brother was there yesterday?
You tell me. Y'all had a special edition of Shame to Say.
Shame to say.
Crazy.
Fair to shame, shame to say.
Shame to say
Was crazy yesterday. Yeah, but episode 29 of Fair to Say, sponsored by Underdog. We got the table on 3-wheel motion today. You feel me? Illa holding down the side. Me and Dijon over here in the cut. And we are sponsored by Underdog, as we said. Make sure y'all are downloading that app using code FMW right off the bat and get those picks in ASAP. But yeah, we had fair to shame, shame to say.
Shame to say just rolls off the tongue a lot easier.
Yeah. Shame to say.
Yeah. It's a weight
Shame
difference going on too. I noticed that you had significantly larger individuals here during the taper today.
In the back.
So I'm sure the table is happy to have lighter,
a little bit of
thinner individuals here today. Yes.
Yeah, it was different.
Much thinner.
It was a surprise, you know what I'm saying? The higher ups wanted to make a little different call, and I walked in just pretty much to present some artwork to Duno and to t-rell for the morning.
Okay.
I had the same hoodie on I had on from Fair to Say and shit, but they invited me to sit down. I sat down. It was dope. It was dope to have them at the table. I was in your seat.
I noticed, and t-rell was in your seat.
t-rell was in my seat.
You finally came up off that motherfucker.
But see, it was different though. You know, that's shame on you. You know what I mean? And it wasn't Fair to Say. It wasn't like I was hosting them. Thankfully, they invited me, so I was a guest. And AD actually asked to sit in the back, but AD like, nah, you gotta sit in the front, nigga. I'm too big. So he sat in the back. That's kind of why your chair is on that gangster lean. I don't know if we blame him, but that chair has been weathered.
It has.
They were saying in the comments and some feedback on Shame on You that they liked them at the table though, because it kept them focused on the conversation at hand for whatever reason. Why does the table have that effect as
because
podcasters?
We're looking at each other.
Oh, okay.
I think that's like it's psychological.
You're not talking left to right most of the time. Okay. Like even when I'm talking to you, I'm talking here, I'm still like talking to you. I don't have to. Okay, I think in that room it's more spacious, so I think the sound. You sound closer together at the table too, like more like a conversation.
Yeah, it was nostalgic. It was nostalgic. I feel like it took us back to that very first essence of at the end of the day, where we fell in love with their camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's great that the fans really loved it. I watched the whole episode. It was great. Shout out to all of y'all. You did a great job. It was a wonderful episode, and I think it's funny. Why would you laugh?
It was comedy, bro. That tattoo segment was comedy.
Y'all talked about building a house.
You have devils on you.
I don't have devils. It's just a skull, but the skull has representation. Okay, so look, I didn't get to break it down on Shami, but
we're not gonna.
No. Broken heart. You know, sometimes when you get broken hearted, no matter what it is, whether it's death in the family, a broken relationship, it kind of can turn you dark, and it turns you into something that you're not. But then out of the crack of the skull, there's a dove, which signifies the rebirth and the transition of coming out of the darkness into rebirth. And then I have a clock that is the date of the time I was born. So it just all has like a meaning. You know what I mean? I like the skull look anyway, but has nothing to do with devil.
I see a dove, I see a clock, I see when doves cry, Morris Day and the time. You look like Morris Day. It's all on
Morris Day from the time?
Yeah. You get it, I see it.
Strike one.
I get it. It's giving purple
So strikes
rain.
is a thing over here.
You have been bathed in the tattoo lakes of Minnetonka. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I told him not to explain them. I told him not to.
That's good. That was a very light-skinned explanation.
It's cool. It's a better because all of it have a meaning, and I just didn't want people to think it's really demonic. t-rell is crazy. That nigga got a McDonald's logo tattooed on him.
We still got to find you a tattoo.
Day. No, so I went to a tattoo party on Friday. You do have a resemblance to Morris Day.
Hey, honestly, I put that on my life. My uncle looks exactly like him. Freckles, light skin.
Y'all could be.
You do too.
Y'all could
looks
be
exactly like him, bro.
It's either Morris Day or El DeBarge.
Yeah, I used to get El DeBarge growing up all the time. But that's funny. My Uncle Frank looks exactly like him. All freckles.
El?
Yeah.
El is good now.
Okay.
Just DeBarge. I was just a DeBarge brother.
For sure.
Okay.
DeBarge.
I was always a DeBarge brother growing up. I embraced those jokes.
I went to a tattoo party last Friday and I was so pussy, so scared.
It's okay.
Gotta be selective though.
I'll go next time.
It was such a. Everybody else got tattoos. Everybody else started flicking them up and making videos, and I was just like, "Nah, I'm too scared." He was like, "It's only $40." I'm like, $40, but no,
we gotta do it. Okay, so one, I think we gotta do it.
30.
We should do it if you're depending on how comfortable you are when you want to do your first one. We should do it like a fair to say thing
on camera.
Dope. Like a
but
little
what if
vlog.
it really hurts?
We need to get a little fair to say vlogs.
I'm gonna show you the vlog that Ladies Night did, so you can see how your cousin did.
Okay, bet.
Because
what she get?
Auntie got a broken heart, I think. I think it might have. No, I think it was a full heart. Because the whole thing was she was deciding which way she wanted it to face, and I was like, have it face this way because you loving yourself, girl. And then I got a rose.
Okay, I know that hurt because that
area. It wasn't that bad.
Oh, it's small though.
Clean lines.
It's small.
And our tattoo artist was very shout out Nelly. Nelly was very light-handed. Okay. And then Barbie got your name.
She got my name?
On her
Word,
booty.
your name.
Oh, I thought she got. I'm about to say. What would make her do that?
We gotta get Barbie up here. Sorry.
But if you're comfortable doing that, we should do a vlog, a fair to say vlog. Get the gang together and then do something like that. I think that would be dope. But yeah, I think I need some tats. I need something new.
When are we gonna film upstairs on the Shame on You set then?
Oh, we should have fucking did that today.
Since they filmed down here, we'll go upstairs and do that.
Cut that out and then actually do that.
We should just run upstairs and go do it.
You don't want to set up.
We should just be like, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back. BRB.
And it cut up.
I would cut up on they set. I'm immature.
Are we down? Are we doing this? Oh, he ain't gonna do it.
He don't want to do it.
Six don't want to get his ass whooped.
Next time.
Let me out the car, dog.
Six gonna get scolded. Yeah, let me out the car.
Let me out the car, dog.
You ain't.
Yeah, we can just cut up. I'm sure they're not gonna mind for one episode.
Yeah, next Tuesday we'll be on Shannon.
All right, that's how we.
Out, dog.
That's how.
And also, t-rell said something about I need better lighting. He can hardly see me back here because I am dark skinned. I am a chocolate man, in more ways than one. I feel like we definitely need to add lighting because sometimes I be watching. What's that face for? Six?
You got to wear light colors. It'll reflect.
No.
Better.
We just need more light.
We just need some more light.
You know what?
I'm gonna text t-rell right the fuck now. There we go. Hold that the whole episode. Y'all see me this smooth chocolate skin?
All right. Well, as she holds that, we move right into the hashtag. Is it fair to say that everybody has been using on Twitter and Instagram, which we definitely appreciate. The first one comes from @DBD516. It says @BenIlla is speaking facts on fair to say. Fair to say.
Thank you.
I think that's pertinent to the little debate that you guys had.
Yeah.
As it pertains.
Look, you ask and you receive.
Oh, it's lit here. T-rell, Amazon that over that quick. Look.
See how
Stop putting stuff in my face. Pause.
Ow.
That nigga came quick. Six is equipped. But yeah.
What was y'all debating about exactly? It was something Diddy and Tupac.
We did the Biggie and Tupac. We all had the Kendrick. The
Super Bowl, I think,
the Super Bowl
is the one that
yeah.
Us and Scotty.
Yeah, but you might have won that debate as well because you pointed out how we had expectations for Don's performance, but then we were just saying, "Oh, Wayne's a legend," so by default. So you made great points there as well.
Yeah, I feel like in that conversation, everybody had good points, but I think that the thing is, once we get on 10, we go deaf.
Okay,
so it's like everybody doesn't really have the moment to just sit there. That's why sometimes if you notice when we'll be going at it, I'll just stop and just get completely quiet so I could hear what everybody's saying, and then be like, okay, let me come back to the drum, because you got to hear the other side of the argument to debate the other side of the argument. You can't just yell and think that anything is going to get accomplished. But
listen to respond.
Yeah, you got to be a listener. It's important. But he really put another light in here.
Yeah, I'm over here watching this nigga get to it.
Because one thing about my skin, once it gets that light on it, oh God,
goddess.
Top 10.
Top tier?
I'm up there.
I'm here for it. Cause same.
But yeah, what was we saying? Oh yeah, the hashtag fair to say. That's what the table is for though. Nonetheless, there's gonna be times that people are wrong and people are right. I don't think really we should ever really focus on proving each other to that point, which I need to do better at as well. But it's just to open up the ears and open up the perspectives. And I think, like you said, sometimes when you get to that point, you touch on sensitive things, it rubs people wrong ways. But that's what the table is for. It's for you to hash it out here specifically, have that good conversation, and nonetheless keep it pushing. So
for sure,
keep letting us know what y'all think about the engagements. Keep giving us topics to definitely engage on, which moves us on to the next one from @JordanTV. Is it fair to say that binge watching has reduced our appreciation for weekly episode releases and the anticipation they build?
Yes.
That's actually a really good topic. Shout out to you, Jordan TV. What y'all think?
That has been the reason why we hate weekly episodes, honestly, because we got spoiled. Netflix spoiled us. And I think, so let me ask y'all this. Did y'all realize, or no, that's not the way I want to ask that. Did y'all really binge watch before the quarantine, before 2020?
Occasionally, but not on a norm. But then during the pandemic, that's all there was to do.
That's how I
was sit and watch a whole show in 2 days, a whole series in 2 days.
That's when I started. I'm not a big TV watcher.
I think everybody had the time to do that, but I'm trying to think, was I watching series and things like that in that capacity even before COVID? I think I did watch Game of Thrones from beginning, caught all the way up to season 8 as season 8 was actually going live or was actively on. So I binge watched that. I think that was before COVID. And just a few things like Breaking Bad. I think I binge watched more when I went back to something I missed.
That's older,
But when things were coming out, I think me and my girl and shit, we tried to like pace ourselves, because before you know it, you look up, you done went through a hella snacks in 4 or 5 episodes. And like,
say snacks.
So you should know so does your binge watching include what kind of snacks?
What do I snack on while I binge watch?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I thought you never asked.
This is amazing.
Oh man, so there's the left side of the refrigerator and then there's the right side of the refrigerator.
Okay, what's on the left?
Food.
Wait, you have a double-sided refrigerator?
Yes.
Who doesn't?
Oh, you mean like 2 doors like this? And
there's a left side of a refrigerator and then there's a right side of a refrigerator.
You don't
like
organize
the freezer.
it?
You mean the freezer?
No, the freezer is the bottom.
So you have, so I'm just saying there's different people have double door this way. I was just saying left side of fridge.
I thought you had standard refrigerator. Standard.
But you don't organize it?
You don't organize your fridge?
But some people, I still have a top fridge and a bottom fridge. But then before I had the double doors and the freezer was on the left and the fridge was on the right.
Eat right now, eat a little later.
So you got sections in the fridge. Okay. Sorry to interrupt you. My apologies.
I'm always drinking something. So my
Beverages.
whole bottom shelves is all bevs.
Okay.
And then the top is where the food goes.
You take me as the organized fridge like that.
I'm
like all
dummy organized.
Baking soda in the refrigerator?
Yes.
Got to.
Of course, in the back corner. Always.
All the little can.
I can see. I just see your fridge when you said it like that with beverages on the bottom. I can just imagine all your shit is like.
It's so cute. I love it. But yeah, no. I don't. What are movie binge watching snacks? I eat silly shit that nobody's gonna understand.
Like what?
Like rice cakes. I love rice cakes. What is wrong with y'all?
I hope they at least got cinnamon or something.
Cinnamon.
They're hard.
They're not good.
They're not.
They're not. It's like eating styrofoam.
No, it's not.
They're not good, but at least if it's apple cinnamon or cinnamon flavored, it's tolerable.
It's good.
I'll dip it in something.
You can put like peanut butter on top of
Nutella or
them.
little.
Yeah,
dip
you can
it
do
in some
something like that. But
sauce
I eat them just to the neck. I don't put nothing on them.
Nacho cheese or
neck
something.
is crazy.
Y'all don't say to the neck.
No, she's a female. It was intriguing. You eat it to the neck.
To the neck
crazy.
means like by itself. By itself. It's to the neck means by herself. Or
she said, "Do your thing." He's zooming in on the camera and everything.
All right.
Take it to the head is also crazy.
Take it to the head. Y'all don't say none of that stuff out here.
Yeah, to the face.
To the face.
See? Listen, I'm talking about
Snacks.
tangible objects.
See, this is Mr. Six over here.
It's okay.
Snacks. Yeah, you gotta, man. I've been bad. I've actually gotten better than I used to, but it was always the like little sweets, the candies, the shit that ended up fucking my stomach up. Gushers and Sour Patch Kids.
I like exotic candy.
Stupid. So I had to slow down on that, nigga.
I like exotic candies. I have this thing, and actually so much so that shout out to all the ex-boys, because when on my birthday last week, literally everybody gave me. I have so much Dr. Pepper in my house right now.
You love that shit.
I don't even drink that much soda for it to all be in my house like that.
But you love Dr.
Yes,
Pepper.
I do, but that's like my treat. That's like, it's like a little reward.
Oh.
Like,
And the fact that you have so many on hand is like.
I'm just looking at my house like, bro, it's like 9 bottles. Dejanay made a whole Dr. Pepper cake. But all the boys brought me bags and bags of candy. And I also don't eat candy like that. But
You ready for Halloween?
I always bring them, like, if I'm on, like, when I drive back and forth from the Bay, stopping at them little gas stations, you always find like exotic
candies and
shit that you don't see
everywhere.
So I always bring them back when I come back. So they're just like, oh, we just gonna buy you hella candy, and I'm like, bruh, I don't know what I'm about to do with all that. I think it was like 23. We counted, it was like 23 bags of candy. And it was like 30 Dr. Peppers. I'm gonna bring them.
I got some ideas. I can invest that.
I'm smoking as I binge watch. I'm binge smoking and binge watching.
Yeah. Flip them is crazy.
I have a fair to say to add. Pretend this is Twitter.
Okay.
I want to ask you, because we were singing at the top of the episode. You have an amazing voice.
Thanks.
And you are a practitioner of R&B. I want your Mount Rushmore of male R&B artists and your Mount Rushmore of female R&B artists. So that's 4 and 4.
Okay.
Male and female R&B.
2 separate Mount Rushmores.
Male R&B. My king is always Stevie Wonder.
Okay, he's up there for sure.
Stevie Wonder is the king.
Damn, I'm not even.
Does groups?
Solo artists.
Yep.
4 solo male artists.
Dave Hollister.
Okay.
Solo male artists is harder than group, I think.
Damn.
This is going to be hard for me because I'm not an R&B person, so don't be looking forward to my answers. Y'all enjoy this topic, please. I'm interested to know.
Teddy Riley.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Teddy Riley is behind a lot of the music that we hear now. This isn't an artist? Does it have to be an artist, or can it be like an exec?
Say your name. Say the name you want.
Quincy Jones.
He's bigger than R&B though, but go ahead.
I know he is, but he was very instrumental in R&B.
Yeah. So females.
Mary.
Obviously.
Top number 1.
Mary J. Blige.
Why would you put?
Oh, he said Mary. But then you can't do that because the vocals are sometimes in question. But go ahead.
Yeah, but that's okay because it's raw and it's unadulterated and it's what we love.
Yep.
R&B.
Is this like pop / R&B? Is it only
R&B, not pop?
Shit, I'm not gonna be able to do this at
R&B. This is a very underrated one, but this is one of my goats. Tweet.
Okay.
Tweet.
Oops. Oh
Missy's
my.
artist.
Tweet's first album changed
there
my life.
goes my dream above my head.
Oh, you can sing this one.
Oh my. I told you I'm a karaoke king if I know the song.
So this is mine.
Yeah, yours.
Okay,
strictly.
because my personal is not going to match a lot of people's because nobody's going to understand this next one. A-Marie.
I don't understand that, but you just told me I would.
You will
Because one
never
thing is fire, and then Why Don't We Fall in Love?
No.
She got more than that?
Ooh, you got to go listen to her first album, fully produced by Rich Harrison. That is one of the
Who did Crazy in Love as well, right?
The most phenomenal pieces of R&B I've ever heard in my life.
One more.
This is hard.
Yeah,
because I'm thinking about what everybody else would say.
No, it's your personal
But that's why I'm
list.
like,
Who the 4 most impactful female R&B artists in your opinion, in your life?
Lauren. Lauryn Hill.
Oh, she got one album?
Yeah.
2, technically, MTV Unplugged.
Oh, yeah, The Miseducation is classic.
Because you just got to, the way I look at it is, what was I listening to? Oh, shit. Okay, take Quincy Jones out. Fred Hammond.
Ain't that gospel?
It's very much gospel. It's very much gospel, but the gospel is just the subject genre. But if you go back and listen to early commission,
there's rhythm and there's blues.
Man, you'll think you're listening to Jodeci, Guy. It's that they can hang.
Okay, well,
Fred Hammond is definitely on my Mount Rushmore.
You want to go next?
He said he doesn't know.
Mine gonna be very surface based, just because I never really was. From a kid, it was always hip hop. I never listened to R&B. Only R&B I heard was from my mom or from like my sister, maybe. I'm gonna go surface based. I'm gonna go like Whitney, Beyonce, Mary J. Blige. Who would be my 4th like iconic R&B? I'm gonna come back to that. Men would be no matter what people say, I'm gonna put R. Kelly. I'm gonna put Chris Brown.
Yeah.
They said P-Man. That's funny. We're talking about legacy, not his personal life. I don't support none of that, but just R&B. Chris Brown, and then I like a lot of R&B groups. I can think of more than individuals. Like 112 was classic.
That's one of my favorites.
Jagged Edge was classic. Drew Hill was classic. So I know you asked for single, but I didn't consume any single individual male artists. I don't think that was like masculine back then. We really wasn't bumping R&B males. I'm gonna say consume all the time. I don't care what y'all say.
I didn't say shit. I didn't say a word.
You didn't, but it was the X. I just say y'all. But yeah, so I didn't really listen to too many solo male R&B artists. It was like 112 Jagged Edge group. So I'm gonna go two. I'm trying to think if there's any other males. Usher,
yeah,
he had a very big impact. And then maybe Michael Jackson, if we're gonna consider him R&B.
For sure.
So I have
Michael's R&B.
I put Usher Raymond on the females. You. Oh, I thought you were trying to be funny.
Mike's R&B was immaculate.
Yeah, I'm going Mike, Chris Brown, R. Kelly, and Usher. And then females, Whitney, Beyonce, Mary J, and let's go, I don't know.
Alicia Keys, Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson. Erykah Badu.
They're all
Erykah Badu might be a really dope one just because it's neo soul. Yeah, it's more like.
But that's a variation of R&B.
Yeah.
I would think if I think of a name, big name, that would be one of the ones I think of. But yeah, I would go probably those 3 and those 4. Hey, I'm proud of myself. I thought of them.
For
put Erykah. That's cool.
For male R&B artists, I'm gonna go R. Kelly, Usher.
Yes, I'm glad I went first.
Wait,
hold on.
Yes, I'm glad I went first.
R. Kelly,
the Music Man. Yes.
Usher, Stevie, Marvin Gaye.
There
we go.
And then for females, I'm gonna go Mary, Faith Evans,
for sure,
Keisha Cole, and for me, Toni Braxton.
Okay.
Oh, that voice is legendary.
But all of them come from the Anita Baker.
Oh, I could have threw Prince up there too.
All of them come from Anita Baker.
Oh, they do.
Yes,
they do have a sound.
Mary's a Project Anita.
Aaliyah was too short-lived for me to have that put her up there, but that's a great pick. Jill Scott for 6, Anita Baker,
okay,
and Lauryn Hill for 6.
Okay. Aaliyah, Jill Scott, Anita, Lauren. Okay, for men,
C Breezy,
Brown, Twins.
Yeah,
Usher, baby. D'Angelo.
I wanted to put him on my male R&B list too.
Okay, 6.
I thought it was about. I definitely.
D'Angelo's my 5th man.
Okay, 6.
Yeah.
I like that. I definitely thought you were about to say Stet.
That's sick.
No,
right.
I like that. That was cool. I mean,
comment your Mount Rushmore R&B in the comments below,
and who's y'all agree with more?
We don't often do that. R&B Mount Rushmore. It's always rap.
Right now.
Shout out to Dijon for this and the R&B singstress Illa for bringing up the R&B topic. Helped me a little bit because I'm not too hip, so I appreciate y'all for that. And yeah, let us know what y'all think. Y'all maybe Mount Rushmore females and males, and then let us know who y'all think probably had the best list or who y'all agree with the most.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually you can go ahead and wager your pick of who y'all think had the best, which leads us right into the next thing, which is Underdog. Go ahead and download that app, Underdog.
Sorry.
Sheesh.
Like a tick or something. Why you do that last?
Shot collar around this motherfucker.
Okay,
but yeah, shout out to Underdog. Make sure y'all download the app and continue engaging with the bets and all the fantasy sports. Fantasy picks, fantasy sports. Correction on that. Use code FMW to get up to 1,000 in bonus cash. The link will be in the chat and the description, and also later in the show. I think 6 got some picks, so we'll make sure you can use in the app and with you. Yes, I do know. Watch 6 had these picks at the end. Deposit a few bucks, use these picks, and if you win, shout out to 6. If you lose, get on 6. That's how we doing now.
Be better than him.
But yeah, shout out to Underdog.
Yeah. All right, let's get right into You Stupid, because this is probably the biggest news on the internet.
I'm cracking the number.
Shannon Sharpe got caught on Instagram Live knocking something down. It was bad.
Then tried to lie and say that his page got hacked.
I think his people said that first. I don't think
he went on his podcast later and explained.
Okay.
It was like, my intern was trying to be a trooper. He tried to throw it out there, but I said no.
No denying that one.
I gotta go out there. I gotta go out there and tell them people what I did.
So what did he say?
Still lying.
He's probably, of course, he's probably still lying. Duh.
Uncle's getting it in.
Or his initial thought when stuff like that is to immediately put out that I'm hacked, and then he probably thought about it like that's not gonna fly.
Or maybe he didn't know what happened. Maybe he just was like, they was just like, oh, no, I mean, like, maybe he didn't know what version of it. Because you know how, like, a nude will get leaked and you'll be like, oh, that was somebody hacking my iCloud. They just posted it. But he didn't put two and two together. Because he did say, I don't know how to use Instagram. He didn't realize that, no, bro, alive is you next to wherever that phone is at. That's not hacking.
We heard your voice and y'all was hunching, and that's okay because y'all grown.
But how did you...
Y'all able to hunch.
So that just leads you to... We were talking about it on Shame on You yesterday. Is like... You didn't just bump that on and turn on your live. You turned it on with an intent. There's no.
He said he
threw it on the
house, threw his phone on the bed, and then got busy.
How can you ask him to go live though? Because it is a few prerequisites.
Let's try right now.
You have to press a few buttons to go live. It's not a one and done.
I haven't really gone live.
You gotta hit OK or something.
It's a slide and a button push.
Okay, so you either hit right here.
Yep.
And hit right here.
Then hit right there.
And then hit right
there.
But
then even when you do it, you don't go live right away. I think it asks you something.
3, 2, 1.
Canceled. I canceled.
Okay, so you saying it's highly possible that he just threw his phone down, unlocked.
Okay, now so the other way.
What was the? Hold on, but what was the angle of the video? I didn't watch it.
It was like to the ground. It was on the floor.
It was on the floor, looking up at the ceiling off like the edge of the bed. Or no, it was actually like this. Like if it was like this and your camera is like looking at the floor.
So it was on the bed, but it was pointing towards the floor. The camera was pointing towards the floor.
It was very close to them because you could hear.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not. I did not listen to the video. I did. Once they said it, there was sex.
AD forced us to listen to it on air yesterday.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay, here's the other way you could do it. The other way is you could accidentally like swipe it like that.
And then have to bump it somehow. And
you gotta swipe.
There's been people suggesting that, not to cut you off, there's been people suggesting that the lady, the female partner decided to sneak and go live.
I think there's a lot of variables and a lot of possibilities. So it could be a publicity stunt or it could be an accident. But I think the way it could be a publicity stunt is because people are always like clowning him, obviously, about his sexuality. And so I think people are like, did he put that out there to like shun the narrative of nigga, I be getting bitches. Nigga, you hear her in the background getting dick down.
I don't mean you're not gay though, but yeah.
Like, he wasn't saying the most like
that's
real shit.
That's what I was.
But he let her do the. He let her do the.
So did y'all? No, he talked. That's what I was gonna say. So you said you didn't hear the audio.
I couldn't do it.
You heard.
I heard it through the mic when AD was playing.
I know they say he was grunting.
So yes, he definitely.
Let me put this dick in you.
He did say that. You said yeah, it was very.
Because it sounded like
it was questionable.
It sounded like some head first, and then.
It might not have turned me on.
It sounded like, from what I heard, it sounded like he was getting some head first, and then he was like, "Let me put that dick in you."
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like foreplay, and then he was like, "Put that dick in." No, he didn't say "let me." He said, "Put that."
And let's stop saying it.
I do. I told my mom I was gonna stop cursing so much on the show. So
6 what?
That's what he did.
You got too much excitement out of that.
I got very little excitement out of that.
The one thing that everybody was pointing out though is that he said old girl name. He said, "That's my Michelle. That's my Michelle." Like he kept repeating
Obama, like Michelle Obama.
That's where I was going with it. No, they said that's her name.
Oh, yeah. I hope so. That's crazy role play.
So
Obama.
That's what I was thinking. Everybody was searching through his Instagram. They done found a lady. Michelle? They found a lady that he's following. They done screenshot her. TMZ done called her. They harassing her. It's bad. Like that's why he went. That was one of the things he addressed on his live because he did go on his podcast with Ocho Cinco after and said like, leave that girl alone. Yeah, like that's first of all, it wasn't her. Second of all, leave that girl alone. Like, that's it. So my theory is your theory.
Yeah.
I think, what if that man was on some, like, I'm the president, I'm Barack. Like, this is, you are my Michelle. Like.
Old people do role play like that. They love that Barack.
So wait, so in the context, and with the video, because I didn't hear that deep, what did he say about Michelle?
That's my Michelle. Like, it was like, okay, so basically.
While he was.
So he was talking her through it. You know, like, let it out. He was
like, that's my Michelle.
Yeah, like, that's my Michelle.
Well, fuck it. I'm off the number. I'll ask the question.
Go ahead.
What would you role play as? I'm thinking like Popeye's worker.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
I'm thinking that's giving.
That's one of the most famous.
First pornos
ever.
I have that outfit.
That was legendary.
You have the outfit? This is amazing. 10 out of 10. I'm here for this.
Whoa, wait, what outfit?
The Popeye's
outfit.
Workers uniform.
So what? So you would be the worker.
Anywho,
would your person be the customer?
Whoa, okay, this is getting a little too intrusive.
No, is it?
I'm still here. I understand y'all have a bond, and this is y'all.
We're talking about
still
Popeyes,
here.
But just imagine a
you
fast
said
food
what
restaurant.
role would you play, and what costume would you wear? Who would be
I'm
your
asking,
customer?
What would your costume? What would your role
we know
be?
that video.
Let me tell you right now, and this is a perfect segue. You sat up here and had a whole motherfucking conversation with these boys yesterday about getting your dick sucked, going and getting fucked in Thailand. I mean, wherever the fuck you was at,
Bangkok.
all that shit.
But there was all men at the table.
That's a young man.
I'll give you some more. Then he came in one episode and was like, I done got some pussy last night.
Yeah, doing that, looking like Evan Ross.
So my thing, listen, you cannot pick and
all
choose.
right, have y'all moment. Okay,
where you're gonna do this. You want to sit down with the higher ups and let them say whatever they want to say because you won't let them have their show. But here,
I was D-Mike. I engaged just part of the topic.
That's cool.
Right. So my question to the table.
Okay. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
My question to
y'all
want
it.
Y'all
love it. If y'all like it, I love it.
I did preface it with I'm off the number rhyme.
I'm off the Red Bull.
We know the history on the number. I'm already.
What would be playfully asking? I really don't care, but playfully asking, what would be your role playing thing? They Obamas. I said Popeyes worker. Leave it at that.
I thought about this recently, and I had a good one, and I can't remember what it was.
I hope it's something funny.
It was definitely something stupid.
I'm about to be the maintenance man. I pull up to the crib to fix something.
You finna go
maintenance man? That's like the spoiler outfit and everything. Toolbox.
I'm coming to like mount your TV or like
mount your TV.
I'm coming to
installation guy.
Coming to clear out.
Yeah, you gotta have that toolbox.
That's kind of like if I was gonna do any role play, I wouldn't think I would get nothing too crazy, but
hammer,
utility belt.
I'm with whatever my girl with.
Pretend to be Drake is crazy.
You remember Repairman man.
Repairman. Hey, I'm coming through with the tool belt. I'm coming with an AC unit. Oh, your hair is out, baby.
Repairman.
A rug. The fucker on this is crazy.
We going, my nigga. Repairman, man, from all that.
No, what's that? What's Repairman?
That's what I'm about to show.
It's from all that.
Yeah.
From Nickelodeon, the old
sketch
show.
Comedy show.
Yeah. He used to come through. Repairman, man.
But who are we gonna get to repair it this late at night? I don't know.
I remember her. Who is this?
Oh God.
Man. What's the man?
That's his echo.
Okay, you can.
He does his own echo.
That's me. I'm coming through just like that.
All right, what's yours?
I don't know. I had a really good one.
You got a fantasy for a nigga to come through like a role play fantasy. You have to.
What was you dressed
Every
up as
female
your
has
birthday?
to.
What was you, Hindu or something? You was Buddhist or something?
That was Remember the Time.
Oh, from Michael Jackson, Egyptian.
Cleopatra.
So Pharaoh and Cleopatra,
Ooh,
Egyptian.
That's a good one. Mm-hmm. My king.
Nah, she got you got one. You just don't want to say
No,
it.
I really don't. I can't remember it because I feel like all that normal shit is boosie. Like nurse, patient. That's stupid.
The Obamas. Back to the topic at hand. The Obamas
Yes.
is the craziest role play.
That's not the craziest.
That's definitely.
Yeah, baby, we gonna run this country.
Because they do Mr. President.
Baby, pretend you Coretta Scott. I'm gonna pretend I'm.
God bless the dead.
See where this goes.
See how you have to. She's deceased.
See where they both are. See where this goes.
And this is the same nigga that asked us about picking cotton yesterday. I'm starting to think
strike
twice
two.
about
He's
you.
for sure. Yeah, he's the you stupid topic headliner is
You
what he
need a
is.
civil rights scared straight.
Who gonna put me through second?
Yeah, they gonna shoot you with a hose.
Have dogs.
That's fucked up. You gonna pick cotton for free, not $3.50 an hour.
Whoa, white man, don't say that shit.
Go sit at Johnny Rockets. Go do a sit-in. Go to Johnny Rockets.
Johnny Rockets do look racist in there, don't it?
Yeah, it is. That's where they used to do the sit-ins at.
All right, so Shannon starts stupid for letting that get out. That's
All
a lot of
right,
S's.
Illa.
Is Shannon
All right,
Sharpe?
Illa.
Shannon Sharpe stupid for letting?
No, it was only because it was the S's. If
It was a
wasn't
combination
S's,
for sure. Is he stupid for letting that get out or doing that if it was a publicity play though?
If it was a publicity play, yeah, don't.
That's not as stupid.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, I was like, I think that's a way to get your masculinity out there without actually leaking a picture or a nude or a real sex tape.
That ain't telling us nothing. That's just telling us that we
She's
didn't.
getting some moaning.
Okay, if we sit a camera right here and just make noise, ain't nothing. They can't tell nothing.
We don't know what's going on. So you saying they wasn't really at Pound Town?
Man, listen. No half stepping.
It is unknown.
Go all the way with it. Get on OnlyFans and let's see it.
If
you're trying to do that.
Sharpe OnlyFans is hilarious.
Look. I gotta bring this up. I like this guy. I really do. I fuck with you.
Huh?
But I seen a tweet that Meek Mill posted.
Oh, that was crazy.
Oh man.
In response to the Shannon Sharpe video.
I didn't see it. I only saw him talk about
the timing and your response, Meek Mill. I really fuck with you, my G, and I don't think you're any form of fashion gay, but that tweet is just not right timing to all of your allegations. But he responded to the tweet and retweeted it on his timeline and responded, "Unk in his bag."
Well, all the G's,
with 4 G's and put LOL.
Unk in his bag.
You feel
me?
When I saw this tweet, that's why I didn't listen.
I'm sorry, I'm in this position. I know you probably watching, but I'm in this position. I gotta bring it up just because we talking about this topic. It was a little crazy, my nigga. It's just not good timing for you to say Unk is in his bag.
That's why when I saw this tweet, I'm not even gonna listen to audio.
Look at this.
Too much.
Yeah, they was on his bumper in the comments though. Like,
it's
bro,
he's not self-aware. Meek always says
all these things that is being said is being said.
He always says like very suspect things on social media, and I can definitely say that. And to me, it's just like, oh God.
I hope we're not on
Unk in his bad. They niggas saying, bro, wish he was the chick. Like, this is just this. It's out of pocket. Meek, it was bad timing. You left it up. You ain't even delete it. He didn't even delete it. He left it up. He rocking with it.
It's over with at this point.
I'm tired of this.
I feel like
they said the needy.
This brings up a great fair to say point, even though we're already past that. Is it fair to say that the most accurate roast ever of calling that man Twitter fingers was so accurate?
Yeah, Drake did it.
Oh yeah.
This is just like
trigger fingers turned to Twitter fingers.
Won't get on Twitter.
I have never ever in my life seen a prophecy.
He coined the term from him.
Yeah.
The term is coined from Drake to Meek Mill.
That's my point. That's what I'm saying. Like, have you ever seen somebody's like
he's lived up to it?
Live so true.
He's lived up to it.
No.
This man don't stop, bro. Like,
he won't get on Twitter.
About?
He won't. No matter what happens, he has L after L after L.
I still respect that though to a certain extent. Just the fact that he doesn't care, but it's bad now, bro.
It fucked up his brand.
It's bad now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because I really fuck with Meek. I think he's one of the best MCs. I think he's super talented. The charisma, the performance, his energy, his albums, his singles, everything. He's super, super dope. But it sucks that when a stigma gets painted on you, which potentially was false with the Diddy shit, now just made it even more worse for you. It's just like, bro, he can't catch a break. And I actually low-key feel bad for it.
It seems self-inflicted at this point. Yeah. Because why couldn't he just respond with some laughing emojis or something? Unk in his bag.
He shouldn't even respond at all, honestly. But it's not self-inflicted to be called gay with Diddy. He hit that allegation came out in a lawsuit that implicated him in that. So that wasn't his fault.
Yeah.
No,
but to play into it is his fault.
To play into it is his fault, and the matching shirt part was also his fault.
Who
don't match shirts with Diddy?
What was I about to say?
Can you match shirts?
I forgot. Oh, that's what I was
gonna say. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to, but if you walk around with matching shirts with Diddy and someone make a gay joke, ha ha ha, it's something to laugh at.
But I think
you can't take it personal because you put on a matching shirt with Diddy and went to a party.
Again, to the defense, I think they showed up with it on, but
coincidence.
I'm not necessarily here just to defend it. I know people always like defend it.
No, you're probably right.
I think that was to that defense.
Right.
I think it was they showed up to the same party with it on. But
so what's the difference between Meek commenting on it and the other people that commented on it? Because like
the stigma,
the G's,
all the G's, and the already stigma of being in a relationship with a man and taking that approach to, I know what I'm trying to say.
So I thought about it too, even with the
those already being allegations on him.
That leaked audio that they swore was him, and it wasn't. It wasn't him, but it's just like it's too close.
And then you respond to an actual audio of someone doing. I was like,
that's why I'm like, I get it.
I love you, dog.
Delete Twitter off your phone.
No,
Gilly and them were like, Gilly had talked about it a little bit. He was like, he was like, yeah, he only had like a minute 16 in him, blah, blah, blah. He was in there. Like, he really like did a, play-by-play of what was happening. And it's like, that was him talking in the camera. So,
hey, by the chance, did y'all do y'all race that y'all wanted to do this morning?
Me and who? To do a race.
You, Duno, Pun, and AD. Y'all didn't race this morning?
No, pertaining to what?
Today?
Bro, there was an earthquake this morning. It was a 4.7, bro. That shit scared the fuck out of me.
Stop looking at me.
And
I'm talking to him.
And the ground was shaking, and the first thing I thought is they started the race, and we didn't even know.
Yo, you got me fucked up. When I got here, Six was like, "You was doing jumping jacks this morning. You was doing jumping jacks this morning." I was like, "Nigga, I was eating Apple Jacks this morning. I didn't do no jumping jacks."
But yeah, that segues really quickly into the fact that here in California, Southern California, I don't know how far out, we had an earthquake this morning. It was a
When was it?
When?
Yeah, sorry. What time?
I didn't feel no earthquake.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
That would make a lot of sense.
I tweeted right when it happened.
I didn't feel no.
I definitely go to Twitter before I go anywhere else.
7:30. 7:29.
Oh no, I was asleep.
Maybe that's what happened. Cause remember I told y'all that's why I was late, cause all my power was off in my house.
Oh, it probably shook some out. So it happened where struck near Malibu, California, with tremors felt around areas Thousand Oaks, Ventura, Orange County, and Los Angeles. So pretty much everything northwest of Los Angeles felt, north and northwest of LA felt it.
We got a video.
Not a video.
Pier. Oh damn.
Oh.
Bro, I was in the bed and I felt it. I woke up. I was like, baby, it's an earthquake. I always immediately jump out the bed just in case I need to run to an exit.
That was a long one.
So I don't like, normally people I think just like try to stay through it and be still, but I'm immediately, my reaction is like get under a doorway, get outside from underneath something. But I live on the 3rd floor, so shit, I got 3 dogs. I think it's gonna be tough to get us out, but that shit was scary.
This is like the 5th earthquake this summer, right? Mm-hmm. Like we've been having
it's the heat. The heat is fucking with the core of the earth, which is fucking with the tectonic plates, and it's making it making them more common.
Oh, shit.
So being so hot, it's making the earthquakes occur a little bit more often. But it's scary being on the San Andreas fault.
I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
Well, I didn't get that.
I didn't get one today, but
you didn't get it.
I love that little hookah bitch.
I love her.
Oh, I love that little hookah bitch.
Her hair always done. Shout
her
out to
facial
Sus.
expressions. Oh, I love her.
I do.
I'm going to get some hookah right after this.
Mother Nature, after giving us 6 earthquakes and 3 wildfires.
Right,
I'm saying it's too hot.
Woo,
it's too hot right now. We don't have enough rain, man. That fire cloud
That's why our
is
guest,
sick.
I won't say who, but our guest wasn't able to make it because the fires.
Out in the IE.
Oh, look at the news.
No, it was serious, bro. Everything was shaking. I'm like, oh shit. Jumped up immediately.
Yeah, I'm over. I can't. I don't like it.
I don't like it. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all want to be together. I'm not picking an earthquake over no other natural disaster. You got time to prepare for everything else. You have no time to prepare for an earthquake.
A hurricane or tornado per our conversation the other day.
But you have time to prepare.
We got that tropical storm. That was like the closest shit.
When did we have a tropical storm?
When we flooded really bad. It rained for
that shit was funny.
Oh, that wasn't nothing.
Didn't even hit.
But that was a bad for out here though. It rained for like a week and a half, 2 weeks straight. But you can't prepare for an earthquake. You know what I'm saying? Like every other hurricane, yeah, it's bad. Tornado, yeah, it's bad. True. But most everything else, you got time to prepare.
Once it hits, it hits.
You know what else you can't prepare for?
What you can't prepare for?
When Kendrick drops, because he never tells us when he's gonna do it. It just happens.
Black Air Forces.
I call it Black Air Forces too. I don't know the name of the song.
It's definitely Black Air Forces.
Okay.
Black Air Force.
I don't know what it's called. It's
round 2. Black Air Forces.
If Mama named them Black Air Forces, I'm gonna call them Black Air Forces.
God.
I don't know what this song is gonna be called, but it's never gonna be called anything but that.
How did you guys feel about it? Let's talk about it.
I want to hear from you.
It dropped on via Instagram yesterday. I screenshotted some responses.
You haven't listened.
You haven't listened to the new
Kendrick Lamar song?
It's nothing personal. I don't listen to music right away all the time. It just takes me time. When it dropped, listen. When it dropped, I was watching Shame on You, and I seen everybody commenting about it. But I didn't go run and watch it, and then after I stopped watching, I fell asleep and I woke up and I didn't watch it. My girl came home and I didn't listen. It wasn't personal. That's
watching
not
himself.
It seeps bias.
On that episode, yeah, I had to.
Yeah.
It seems like you might have something against.
No, because I want to consume it. I want to listen to it. Excuse me. And actually, dissect it and see what he's talking about. But I see from the comments he's saying seems like he's kind of throwing shots again. So let me let y'all ask y'all because there is no bias. I just haven't listened yet.
Sure.
How do y'all feel about it? How was the impact felt? Because honestly, I did wake up this morning and I checked trending topics on Twitter and it wasn't trending. So I'm like, what was the stay power? How did it land?
It's not his best record, but it's not his worst record. I think it's not necessarily the record that we wanted right now after the Super Bowl announcement and after the momentum of Not Like Us, but I feel like he expressed himself eloquently and he said what he wanted to say. My issue more so is with the beat. I didn't care for the super jazzy beat. I wish it had a different beat, but what he was saying, which is let's purge the music industry of these type of people. You feel me? Get back to the culture and like what was the main line? Like the party's over or something like that. Kill the party. So I like the message of it, but I just didn't like the beat. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think it was a very subtle, gentle, passive aggressive call to arms. That's how I took it. Like it's like I'm stirring up the masses, but not in the way that I've been stirring up the masses, because we've been coming all offense. Now it's time to bring it down a little bit. And he even kind of teases that point where he's I don't remember his exact lyrics because I haven't sat down and like really got it, but there's a part towards the beginning where he's kind of like I came a little crazy, I gotta bring it in a little bit, like hold on, like so I think that this was more so, rather than the world focusing, like you said, on the Drake the Drake beef, like you said, I think it's more of a like general, we finna burn all this shit down and start it up again. Yeah,
but see the photo, the black Air Forces after the Super Bowl announcement, kind of like, nigga, I robbed you of your chance to perform there because I'll be there. So the cover art, if this is officially the cover art, because it's not on streaming platforms yet, he dropped this on Instagram. The cover art kind of suggests what make you initially think, okay, this is the Drake diss. You know what I'm saying? But once you get to the song, this is a music industry diss. No, he's dissing a whole music business.
The cover art makes me think he just got done whooping ass. He was the nigga wearing the black Air Forces, and this is now this is me showing you what I just got done doing.
I think it's just Black Force.
My
energy.
black Air Forces, I whooped your ass. This is what this is.
Also, too,
that's the implication I got when I seen it.
There's two other things I could take from that. One is, this is the outfit we put on when we finna go do some shit.
Okay.
Number one. And then number two.
But they're worn. They're super worn.
Right. True, but that's...
you're not going to get new ones every trip.
That's why I feel like the work is already done.
A career criminal is going to have...
keep the same
the pair
shoes.
that they just keep. Yeah. So... Or just like not even a career criminal, just a bum, like a bum nigga is going to keep those forever. And then the second part is, we have to remember the last time that we saw a close up of an item of clothing like this, it zoomed out into a bigger picture.
Okay.
As the cover. So what was it, the gloves we saw first, and then it zoomed out to all the contents of the suitcase?
Keep scrolling down 6.
So that's why I feel like in this situation we might see a bigger cover coming from this. I feel like that's very indicative of a part 2.
Those bars are very... Go back to that one. I want to read that. It's on my phone as well. Influencers talk down because I'm not with the basic shit, but they don't hate me. They hate the man that I represent, the type of man that never dick ride because I want a favor. Again, so he's not... He's taking shots at the whole industry.
Yeah.
He's talking about... He's mentioned radio people.
Yeah. He
mentioned media people, influencers, obviously. So he's taking shots or dissing the entire business. This is not a Drake diss record. Some people were saying it sounded like 6:16 a.m. in LA, like part 2 to that song. That's what some people were saying as well.
So did it have a lackluster... I know you said it was not what you were looking to hear after a song with the tempo and the momentum of Not Like Us, but was the overall... impact and release lackluster, being the fact that people are expecting so much with the Super Bowl announcement and the fact that it's not really long-lived as far as people excited or talking about it? Well, at least from what I've seen. I don't want to sound by.
The song is listed as Watch the Party Die. I would say this is not the song I would have dropped. But again, Kendrick did what he wanted to do. This is not the song I would have dropped, and this is not the beat I would have rapped over. I want to read some reactions from different people on the timeline. Mustard said dot with a whole bunch of exclamation points. AD, I want someone, not AD, but AD's another one. I want someone to ask Kendrick why he wants to really rap on some deep spiritual insight shit that he always picks these Alchemist Griselda type beats, like that West Coast shit only good for partying and dissing. But Alchemist is from the West Coast.
For sure.
Punch, who just followed me back from TD, he said it's different, man. Estimates like for real. I need money. He went right back to the jazz music. Ed Lando, Bando, THHL, Kendrick back to dropping that BS, and then Ed Jazzy Boo, Kendrick did his shit. So it's mixed reviews. I saw some people that wasn't feeling, again, not feeling the beat mostly.
Yeah, that was what I got from it mostly. Everybody was kind of like, damn, you had us turned up. Why did you turn us back down?
Yeah.
But I will say, from an artist, like, I don't even want to say label, because he's with a label, but they're really just like a creative powerhouse. We have to trust the rollout. Like, if it's one thing that Dot and his camp has taught us forever, is that we have to trust the rollout. Like, if he brought us all the way back down to 1, He brought us back down here for a reason. Does that mean he's gonna take us all the way back up to 10? Maybe.
No, he's gonna come with something, especially with the Super Bowl announcement.
I would have liked a 5.
I feel it, but you gotta rewind the clock. Like that's his whole shit is like bring it all the way back down, y'all.
All right, relax.
We finna start this whole like just trust me. I feel like this is his just trust me record to us. Like I know what I'm doing. This is my intention. It's about to look crazy, but just know at the end of all of this, it's all gonna make sense. Like
I hope so.
That's really how I feel about.
Yeah, I
this
can't wait
record.
to actually listen to it and see. That's cool.
I can't wait to hear your thoughts on this.
For sure.
6, take us back real quick.
That was a good one.
All right, what's next? All right, so Tyreek Hill. I guess you guys are familiar with the Tyreek Hill incident in Miami as he was on his way to the game. He was, I guess, supposedly going only 10 miles an hour over speed limit. Got pulled over by some motorcycle police, and it was really crazy. Dug him out the car, threw him to the ground, the whole thing. Recently, after he was contacted by the legal team representing the officer that was engaged in the situation in an effort to apologize to Tyreek Hill, and he declined the apology.
Yeah.
I think he's supposedly calling for him to be fired, which he should, is I think everybody's going to agree. Yeah, how y'all feel about that?
He should press fucking charges.
Yeah, I think he should go a little bit further.
I think so.
It's just heinous, and again, this whole this whole police immunity shit that Trump is pushing will only make instances like this unpunishable.
And a lot easier.
So that's very scary. It's abuse of power, as we often see with corrupt police officers, excuse me. So it's just extremely unfortunate. I heard that the body cam footage was well over an hour.
Yeah.
Right, so I didn't watch all of that.
Me
but
neither.
just the bit that I did see was like inhumane treatment, unnecessary force, all of those things.
Just goes to show you too, like if not saying anybody's higher than any other person, but if it can happen to him,
For sure.
Right.
in his hometown where you are the star of the city,
Yeah.
and you don't even, not that he needs special attention, but like you said, give him his ticket, let him roll his window, because I think the whole issue was he just kept rolling his window up.
Yeah, his
and the
tint is
officer
crazy.
didn't like the fact
I don't
that he
have
was.
to though. Legally, I don't have to roll my window down.
But his tent.
His tent was super dark. I don't know the legalities of that in Miami, but his tent was limo tent on the front, and he just asked him to keep his window cracked. Tyreek Hill was just like, "Nah, give me my ticket. I roll my window up." Again, there's no reason to do what he did at all, but you would think that there should be some type of, not favoritism, but at least like, all right, cool, let him get it off, roll his window up. He's not gonna do anything. This is Tyreek Hill. Give him his ticket and let him go. And so I think it was handled incorrectly from the jump. It looks bad on Miami Police Department. It looks bad on the city.
I even think it was crazy how many players and like fans were right there during the whole thing. Like they said, I think was it OBJ? That was like right there when it happened.
No, it was,
who was it?
Somebody's other teammate, right?
Yeah, fuck, I forget his
I can't think of his name.
Miami receiver.
They said somebody was standing right there filming. I thought it was Odell Beckham, but that's why I was like, people were driving past and going into the damn stadium because it was right outside the stadium.
And then on top of that, like the car that was with Tyreek that was following him, that tried to just pull over to the side and just wait for him and watch, they was on their ass and trying to arrest them for pulling over. Like, you can't park here, but like, where am I gonna go? Like, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So it's just excessive all the way around. Even when I did see.
He was there. It was Odell Beckham.
It was OBJ.
Yeah.
Well,
I know I'm not tripping.
You know that was wrong because they issued an apology. So that's
right.
You already.
He what?
He got arrested with Johnny Smith and Calais Campbell.
Well, I don't think anybody got arrested. They got detained.
Yeah.
No one got actually arrested or put in a cop car and taken anywhere. They were just detained in handcuffs. But nonetheless, it was overly aggressive.
Outside of their place of employment.
Yeah. Sorry.
Literally,
outside of their job.
Literally, right off the. You could see the arena right behind them.
Yeah.
There's nothing more racist.
Like,
than
bro,
that.
I'm
You
trying to
can't
get
even go
to
work.
Trying to get to work.
That's like you said. That's a big subliminal message. It's like nobody's bigger than the program. It don't matter what job you driving to.
Yeah.
You could be driving to your 9 to 5. You could be driving to the coal mine. You could be driving to the office building. You could be a multimillionaire going to a football stadium. It don't matter. If we want to get you, we gonna get you.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Not even
That
as
was
a
probably
program.
the
You
worst
just
timing that they could have probably did this too with the elections coming
Embarrassing
up.
everything. Yeah.
All this talk, like how that was the first thing you said is if Trump If this shit passes with Trump, that's going to be legal.
As much as I can appreciate the tell it like it is and the whole humor of Trump, it's like when it boils down to seriousness,
that stuff
I can't
is serious,
get with the police immunity shit no matter what. I don't care how many stimuluses you so-called issue out or whatnot. Yeah, I can't get with that.
That's the one that
this is a no-no.
Yeah. Speaking of no-nos and staying on kind of presidential a little bit, the next segment is Do We Care? Because Taylor Swift now, endorses Kamala Harris. Kamala? I don't mean it.
So this was over social media. Was it saying person endorsement, a statement? A statement.
Looks like a
with
written
a post
statement.
too.
Oh, was a post on her main page.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's hella influential.
With a registered to vote link with 284 million followers, which I'm assuming more than half are probably American. More than half are American.
A whole speech.
Yeah, we're not reading all that.
I'll just read the bullet points of it, which is what made her make her decision. So, number one, recently I was made aware of AI of me falsely endorsing Donald Trump's presidential run being posted to his site. So she's very much like, I don't.
Yeah, she had to address that.
I have to say what I mean as myself.
Okay.
She said that she's ready for someone that's going to stand up for LGBTQ rights, IVF, and a woman's right to her body.
Jesus.
Nothing about black people.
And I believe that the subtext behind this picture is that she was combating something that was said about childless cat women. So she's anti that, and she's proving that she can hang with the rest of us.
Signed Taylor Swift, childless cat lady.
Yes.
So now that's a demographic. Childless cat women.
I think Trump I think that was like a diss from.
To women who just have cats and and are not having kids. I think just maybe even a little deeper because she had to debunk the AI thing and Trump. She had to select her side, because with automatically saying no, that's not me, well, people are gonna be like, well, then who do you support? So she would have been put behind the burner to have to choose anyway. So I respect the fact that at least with her addressing what was false and having to address that she picked a side and stood on it. But that's a dangerous rhetoric, man. When you get these celebrities with this type of power that probably really are not super informed about politics, but base it off of childless cat lady or base it off of certain little things, I think it can be scary because she has so much influence.
Well, she said other stuff. Childless cat lady was the reason why she chose the picture she chose.
Right, okay.
But if you heard the stuff I was saying, I was directly reading her caption.
Gotcha.
She said LGBTQ rights. She said IVF treatments, which is in vitro fertilization of women who aren't able to conceive on their own. They're trying to take that away.
Gotcha.
And then also the last one was just women's rights.
So she has obviously more stances. Yeah. I got you.
She's specifically pointed out what her reasoning was, just like Meg Thee Stallion did, just like Beyonce did. And then on the flip side, you get like an Amber Rose who did the same thing for Donald Trump. Yeah. Like, we can't pick and choose.
No, you have the right to express whatever you feel politically. I will just say, I know Taylor's influence is such a critical one. I know that is a win for the Harris administration or campaign.
To have the number one and number two. Because it's Beyonce and Taylor. That's who we were watching go back and forth all last year with the tours. And everybody was like, oh, either I'm a Swiftie or I'm Beehive, blah, blah, blah. And you got both of them.
She got women on lock with those two.
They thought that it was definitely going to be Taylor, Trump, Beyonce, Kamala, and we were going to have to figure out the two.
Nope.
Yeah, or Kamala, sorry. They thought that they were going to have to do that, but to have both of them go this way, I would be curious as to see who Trump could pull out of his hat to endorse on his side.
Isn't it crazy that it's running down on celebrity endorsements? The presidential election is coming down to celebrities picking sides.
Yep.
This is it's all a circus.
It's all about influence.
Yeah. And that's why they feel like the world is looking at us and kind of laughing like, y'all are a joke, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Like, you're doing this like it's teams, like it's a football game.
That is crazy.
Who can draft? Who can trade for the best player? Who can get the best celebrity?
Taylor, and like I said, you got Taylor, you got Beyonce, you got Megan Thee Stallion. You have all these. You feel what I'm saying?
You got what's the streamer nigga that just did it with Trump?
That was Aiden Ross.
Aiden Ross.
So who's a better player than Taylor Swift? if Trump was to get an endorsement,
that's what I'm saying. Who could go next? Yeah,
I can't think of anybody bigger than her as artist wise. I can't think of somebody.
Billie Eilish.
Nah.
A bigger
I'm not
artist,
saying Billie is bigger. I'm saying that's somebody else who's at those.
Maybe like an actor.
There.
Maybe.
I mean,
like,
you got like Weeknd. Weeknd has a super big impact.
He's not even
American. Not even from here, right?
I'm
just thinking of like artists.
Shout out to Scotty because I was his king. Post Malone, that's a good one, and I wouldn't doubt that he might be on that side.
Travis Scott.
Oh God, that would be crazy. But
what does he even?
Because of the youth influence.
Just all of that.
The youth influence.
They gonna drop a collab sneaker or something like.
I'm just talking about. Well, what was Meg gonna do? I'm just with.
Twerk?
What does that have to do with the presidential election? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So that's why Travis Scott could be the same thing. He just has a lot of kid influence. I don't know. I'm just thinking of people that have that type of reach, but we're playing a dangerous game, man, when we're playing politics like that. I mean, it's been like that for a long time, but it just puts it all into perspective when you realize that the person who's going to be in charge is pretty much going to be put in place by fans of celebrities.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's some Barb shit, to be honest. It's definitely... Nicki not endorsing Trump.
I mean, Wayne did.
He wants to get that fucking his shit pardoned.
I mean, yeah, but
Nicki gonna get her husband pardoned? What are
the stipulations to getting pardoned? Is it anytime I do anything political, you gotta stand behind me? It could be. So we could see. We already know Wayne, Kodak. You got like Fabio, I think, was standing behind him. Who do we care? He cannot spell. That poor baby. Chef G.
That's all for all those people, in my opinion, are for the clout or the attention. They did it for the check or for the clout or the attention. They're not even. I wouldn't say not necessarily disrespectful. You said somebody can't even spell, but they're not even intelligent enough or have the intellect enough to digest what these presidential candidates are saying and what their messages really are. So those endorsements, to me, when they come from people who seem to be less educated, are just money plays, clout grabs. Just to say I did it. You see most of them who came up on stage was just laughing and like it's fun.
It's a game to them.
Yeah, it's all a game and a clout running game. Oh, that leads us right into the next one. Speaking of clout games and attention, y'all remember that little Asian girl, Lil Tay, from social media?
Oh my God.
She dead again?
Again?
So the first hoax was that supposedly hoax that her parents announced that she had died and they couldn't find her or whatever, and she had ended up being dead. That came to be false, she reported. Now there's another post about her, which is definitely why we should be in the do we care topic.
Hell no.
Because we don't know how important this is. But now she's supposedly in the ICU with a picture that was posted of a hallway of a hospital. That's it. And says that she's in ICU in serious condition. Please pray for Tay. A lot of people obviously are just saying this is a cloud attention grab because nobody's talking about her from the last one. But do we care at all?
No, she has to develop a talent or a skill in order for me to care about her well-being on a celebrity level. On a human level, I want everybody to be well. But as far as her being a celebrity, even caring about her, no. Like, what does she do?
Lil Tay getting money every day on you broke fuckers. Oh yeah, she did try to start making music.
That's what I'm not getting flack for.
She tried to start making music right here.
This the visual?
Yeah, this after she came back from the dead.
Oh, and she damn near got like surgery, didn't she?
No, she just grew up.
Nah, she got like, they were saying that she
eyes.
physical. They said she went and got like a BBL or
oh damn, I didn't see that.
Is she a kid?
Yeah, she like
a kid with a BBL.
Nah, she ain't no kid no more. Not no more. Not right now.
With a BBL?
Please.
She was like 8 when she was doing all that shit.
No, she was older than that then.
Oh, she's dressing.
Look at her.
Dressing.
Bro, she's not a teen. She's not a kid like that. Go just look. Just be sure.
I promise
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
18,
but let me just make sure.
17.
Yeah.
17. Okay.
Dressing inappropriately, but I mean, whatever.
I mean, but that's her parents.
Look, Brown was dressing like that.
I mean, that's not
15.
The shorts are a little short, but nowadays that's not nothing crazy.
But they said that she had body work done.
That's
it was
possible.
like a rumor when she came back the last time. One of the rumors was we think she had a BBL or she got a breast implants or something like that.
Social media.
At this point, I'm starting to think her family is detrimental to her because it feels like her family is always one post to her.
They have family issues with her.
Coaching her to say all the little Tay don't give a fuck about you.
That's right. Her family has been tainted.
Yep.
Her dad was the one who was like, "Hey, I ain't fucking with this shit."
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, nah. I feel like at this point, like, we are living in the world of Boy Who Cried Wolf, and it's like, bro, we not gonna believe y'all. It's too many pranks. There's too many hoaxes. There's too many PR stunts. Yeah. There's just too much like that to where it's like, bro, something is gonna seriously happen to somebody one day, and they're not gonna know.
Boy Who Cried Wolf for real.
Like,
and it comes from a person who was known for pranks and celebrity jokes. So like, how many times you gonna take it serious?
Yeah, not you.
Yeah, you can't pretend to be dead.
Not you. Yeah. You can't do that.
Not at all.
Flappy Bird is coming back. That's that app on that iPhone.
What is that?
Flappy Bird.
I don't know what Flappy Bird
when
is.
You used to no, that's Angry Birds is when you used to throw it and it used to knock the towers. Flappy Bird is the one that used to tap and it used to jump through things.
Oh, I got that at Dave and Buster's. Yeah, I'll be playing that at the Dave and the Buster's.
I don't know if you jump
at the Dave and the Buster's.
I don't think you jump through things. You jump like tap it to jump over. Yeah, you gotta like get between the two. What?
You can't touch the pipes. Pause.
Oh.
Pause. 6.
Hold on, didn't you say you was
Accept it. No, I'm doing it because I'm getting you back.
He said
Flappy Bird.
Consume. He's a consumer.
Consume groups of R&B, single R&B.
I'll find another adjective for consume on the next episode. But now, going forward,
eat.
Do y'all play games on y'all? Do y'all play games on your phone? That's not my reason for saying consume, Ella.
Oh no,
that's not my reason for saying consume, Ella.
To answer your question, yes, I just re-downloaded Heyday, which is the farming game. And it says that my crops are ready to harvest. Can I do it real quick?
Yes, you can.
Bro, it's crazy that you say that. Go ahead.
That was like an ad.
No, because while he says that, my girl plays a game like that where she builds a farm in a community where you have to like grow your crops. Is
it Heyday or is it Township?
I'm gonna have to ask her.
I like Township.
I sit there and laugh at her for playing this, and she gotta like play bubble pop to get extra coins and shit.
And you just like get your crops. And stuff like that. It's chickens, eggs.
It's like a farm. You hatch eggs, milk the cows.
Milk the cows, all that. It's fun.
And you know what I want to get back into? The Sims.
They be fucking.
If they make it like current, like super modern day, like they're like GTA style.
No, it is. Have you seen them? They have mods. Like you could go get your girl a BBL. There's abortions. There's all types of shit.
Abortions is crazy.
If you go look on like SimTalk, it's TikTok for the Sims. All these people are doing like these custom mods and like is it servers? The servers
my girl used to play that shit too.
On a computer or a video game?
Bro, you can literally they have the Sims faces of all the baddies from Baddies. They have like regular, like all these random influencers and stuff. See, look. You can take your Sim to go get a BBL.
What you ran, at least?
You got some? Yeah.
There's some of those over there. I don't know what those do.
No, them palms wasn't doing it.
I don't know what those do.
Use his cones back here.
But shout out to King Palm because you do got the hat on. So
absolutely, shout out to King Palm. That's my.
It wasn't a shot. I was just looking for a specific leaf, specific taste at the moment.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say the name out loud.
But yeah, no, Sims is. I didn't mean to on accident. The Sims is dope. Like I said, if it is modernized like that, I would really like it if it was like kind of like GTA, super realistic. To play those type of games, but on my phone, I think I asked that because I've never been a game person. I did have like a Call of Duty style, not even like the basic games that come on the phone, but like. I don't know. I guess in my free time playing a game on my phone doesn't seem on my attention span. I guess
I used to play GTA San Andreas. I used to have that download on my phone. It takes up a lot of space, but I used to play that. Then I get to the train level and I can't beat that level, and so that's that. I never got past the train on San Andreas.
This is the shit you could do with the Sims now, bro.
She had a waistband on.
I knew they used to fuck back in the day. Like I remember Sims was really controversial when we used to play on Windows PC. That you could make it. They used to like hunch and shit, and you couldn't really see it, but you could like know what was going on. It's crazy now the limits that they can do with games, and kids can just play this shit.
What is this?
That's still Sims mods, but yeah, no. Flappy Bird, I remember the game, but I never had it downloaded. Like I didn't play it.
I like Metal Slugs too. They need to make that for iPhone.
I don't even know what that is.
I do like shooting games. Is that a shooting game?
It is a shooting game.
Do you have a gaming, like an actual game?
Long story, but let's just say yes.
Yes?
Well, we know where I got the PS5. Y'all don't know that story?
I don't.
So you have a PS5. Tell the story.
I wasn't
being funny.
It was on Black Friday. I got it on when I was at the other platform. And they gave all black people free. You remember?
I remember that. I'm sorry. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I do too. Do you play it though?
Not anymore.
Okay. I play my PlayStation, but
see, I don't.
Nobody believes me.
I would love to get back into that. Sorry to cut you off. When you said PlayStation, you love to play it because mine sits and collects dust. And like as a kid, that's all we did.
I
like
remember.
Xbox, System Link, Halo. Like even I started like some of my first systems: Dreamcast, PlayStation, the first Nintendo, Super Nintendo. I was raised on it, but now it's just hard to find a game that I really like other than a first person shooter.
Oh, okay.
Or a GTA. Like if it's anything else.
Love GTA.
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, classic from PlayStation.
And Spyro.
That was my first video game.
That's all I play is Crash
1.
Bandicoot and Spyro.
Yeah.
And nobody believes me, but I do. Everybody, like, I'll post, like, by accident, and then they'll be like, who fucking PS5? It's mine. And I play Spyro.
Lit. I used to love Legend of Zelda.
You look like a Zelda player.
Legend of Zelda.
I never played that.
Yeah, I was a nerd.
I really bought it because I wanted to play the Spice Girls game, and I can't find it anywhere.
No, yeah, I would love to get back into the gaming for sure. 6, you do computer gaming, huh? That's like the most, like for people who game online, computer is the most like popular system, right?
The PC shit?
PC.
It's the best shit out.
It's the best. Yeah, I heard it's like the best performance. Yeah. I know that when Grand Theft Auto comes out at the end of next year, I will for sure be. It's like something was a cat. What the hell
Yeah,
was
that's
that?
what I was like.
Meow,
What is
meow.
that?
Yeah, I heard a meow.
Oh, that's for sure.
Oh, the chair.
Oh, because it definitely didn't sound like a meow. It sounded like something else.
A squeak.
It sounded like that Shannon Sharpe fucking video.
I hope
and
the fuck
like,
not.
I was like, what you
Which one of you
watching
niggas
back
over there watching that?
Freaky. That's sick.
I am looking forward to Grand Theft Auto at the end of next year and Call of Duty at the end of this year.
For sure.
And I will be playing those online. Hopefully, six got to get them servers up.
GTA?
No, Call of Duty.
GTA is next year.
The new Black Ops.
GTA got pushed back again?
It'll be the end of
50 when it drops.
End of 2025.
Yeah.
The end
So
of
they're
next
gonna
year.
do Christmas probably.
Black Ops is coming.
The last one came out when I was 18, so I'm gonna be 30.
12.
When the
It'll be
next
12,
GTA.
13 years
That
from
is
the last
fucking
one.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right, what's our next topic? Krishan Rock is out of jail, has officially renamed her son. Do we care?
I love this. Is definitely a do we care, but it's funny.
We should talk about it a little bit.
So
I might break out.
Does the baby know his own name?
the baby's name has officially been changed from Krishan Rock Jr. to Krishan Jesus Porter. So what that means is that the baby now has Blueface's last name.
Oh, okay.
That's the
Officially.
change.
Oh, I
So
didn't even pay attention to the last name.
He's not a junior.
I didn't pay attention to the
anymore.
last name.
He was her complete junior, so
That's
he had
right.
her name, and then
But now she just at least said, here, take his last name, but you going to keep me. Krishan
Baby's name always Jesus.
his name is
Junior.
Jesus.
It was Krishan Jr. No, wait, what was it before that?
Krishan Jesus Rock Jr.
Oh, so it's always had Jesus. in the middle
Krishan
name.
Jr.
Yeah.
Malone.
Krishan Malone Jr.
Oh, she did do her full government name Junior.
Well, that's how you become a junior.
She did that now, but she took off the Junior. Is his name? It isn't Junior anymore. Just letting y'all know. I just wanted.
Junior, if it's not the exact
Yeah,
I didn't want to
Junior.
sound super miseducated. I just want to make sure because I know she added the Jesus. That's what stood out to me. But the Porter makes sense now. No,
I hope it's
she's not.
Jesus.
She's not Jesus.
It's
I think
definitely
she's
Jesus.
been very advocate Christian
Yeah.
and speaking spiritually about the Bible even before she went to jail. And then she went to jail. She probably reformed a lot in jail. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
And
Things is you can't name your Jesus.
So his initial name was Krishan Jesus Malone Jr.
Okay.
Now it is Krishan Jesus Porter. So the only difference is that she changed the last name from her
and took the Junior.
to
How
his.
it should have been originally.
Right.
Even though he was denying the baby at first.
He was definitely denying the baby at first.
Y'all see
but
Blueface
Mugshot,
jail photo?
Yeah, he put some weight on.
He definitely did. He cut the hair off. He got some facial structure. I'm very curious to see if all of that matches. Like when he comes out, is he gonna be hub? Like I don't know.
I mean, I think his energy probably might change a little bit. Probably tired of that shit, but hopefully, for the
he only
best.
gained a little bit of weight. I think it's more so because we like his head.
The
shape.
angle and the camera.
That
Yeah.
hair, that hairline.
I mean, shit, he got one. I'm not mad.
I know.
at
I'm
it.
not hating on it by all means.
No, I know,
He's
I'm not
blessed.
saying
He
you
will have
are.
a hairline his whole life. So shout out to him.
That's what I'm saying. Like he got like.
But I think that's what make him look.
Yeah, he don't have no cut whatsoever. It's just
Yeah, matted
TWA.
down like a motherfucker.
All TWA.
All do rag edition.
And he got a widow's peak. Shout out to all the widow's peaks.
Free Blueface.
Yeah, and staying on that topic lightly, I think we haven't spoke on it. YoungBoy, I think, was sentenced to officially to no, I think he officially got sentenced to 27 months, but they're expecting him to do 12. I don't know if those numbers are exactly correct. I just wanted to bring up the topic.
Receives prison sentence in a federal. Okay.
I think they did give him 20-some months. Yeah, 27 months. Okay, I'll be catching my highlights a little bit.
Okay.
Global plea, 27 months will be out with credit time served in probably 12 months. Lawyer did a nice job of resolving the matter successfully. So this stems from his case, I think, in Louisiana,
federal gun case.
Gun case in Louisiana. The gun case is in Utah. Okay, so that's where it's being held. But yeah, so it's looking like 24 to 27 months approximately, give or take, from what the thing is coming. So obviously he's been ducked off in the cut for a long time, still has his fan support crazy, but now he's actually going to be sentenced. If he's going to be sentenced, hopefully not, but if that's the case, he's probably won't be as accessible. It's stuff like this for these artists' careers, detrimental, obviously it is, but long term, like, will they be able to come back from these things being gone for like long like that?
I don't think he gives a F about his career. I don't think he really cares about himself too much. The stupid, once you really look into the case, the stupid things that got him arrested again after he was already on house arrest.
Oh yeah, in Utah when they raided him and
yeah,
had
just
guns.
the stupid things. Even the photos he used to take while on house arrest with a mouthful of Xanax and stuff like that, kind of lets you know like his cavalier disregard for his career.
Like laying on the ground and shit.
Right. So it's like I really don't think he cares. Does it hurt the career? Sure, if you care about it, but you can't hurt something that the artists themselves don't care about.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just asking, like, from the perspective outside, like, as a fan of these artists, if they're gone for a long period of time and it's not a voluntary break where they're just like, all right, I know my artist is getting his mind right or whatever, and they're in jail, does that, like, are you as excited when they come out for new music? Are you like hyped for that?
Unless they get replaced. So if there's a new young boy type artist that comes out and supersedes him or fills that void pause effectively, then I'm sure the young boy fan base will just gravitate towards that. But if not, when he comes back, they're gonna welcome it even more.
It's crazy. I don't feel like young boy's fan base cares. They're
with
so
the
dedicated.
Shit. They with the shit.
Yeah, they're so dedicated. Yeah, they're gonna be there no matter what. Number one. Number two, I think it's been proven on multiple occasions that young boy got enough music to go around. So I don't even know. Even if 24 months, that's 2 years. It's gonna be less than that.
Yeah,
like
that's why I'm saying hopefully a year.
Right. So it's like.
And like you said, I think you made a great point about like his fans really don't care. I think not that they embrace that, but I think that's part of what they get from YoungBoy anyway.
That's the allure of him.
He raps about the sound.
He got hella baby mamas. He got hella kids. He loved doing drugs. He mad and miserable all the time, and he go to jail.
That's the allure. So the fans are like, all right, free YoungBoy the whole time. When he come out, it's gonna be the biggest project ever. Yeah. When you build that cult and that core following, I guess they will follow you through.
Because even he came home and went to Gravedigger Mountain and nothing went wrong from that. You have to remember he's already done this.
The crazy thing is he was doing good. He just got popped for having guns, right? In his house in Utah.
No, there was also the whole prescription thing.
Yeah,
but pretty much they found all that because
that was stupid.
They raided the house because he was on house arrest at Gravedigger Mountain, right?
Yeah, it's not a raid if you're on house arrest. It's just a visit.
But
I already reported them with the whole writing fake prescription shit.
Oh, the scripts.
That's what I'm saying. He was calling. Allegedly, he was calling as a doctor
to get scripts. Yeah. Okay,
impersonating a doctor.
So he was doing. So he was committing crimes, which led to them raiding him and getting the other shit.
Very much so.
Stupid
and
crimes.
Again, it's not a raid. If you're on parole, probation, house arrest, anything like that, search and seizure.
But I think they pulled up on. I think they pulled up on him like with SWAT though, and they said he had enough guns to go to war with.
I believe that, but again, it's just that's they could come any day of the week and walk up on you any day of the week, and go through the whole entire house, and you cannot argue that, especially if it's the house that you have listed. So he should have just.
That was dumb.
Yeah.
You should have known they got access to you.
Like, have a different house.
Take us back 6.
Have a whole nother house where you got all the homies that go to all the time, and let that be the trap. That's the whole point of the trap.
The other side of Gravedigger Mountain.
On that couch.
Yeah.
Y'all know what couch. Real quick, speaking of YoungBoy.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Breaking news update right now, which will be a little late to y'all, but breaking news to us. Lil Tay's team confirms she has been diagnosed with a life-threatening heart tumor at the age of 17. Keep her in your prayers. We're trying to see what video they posted with it. It looks like a picture of her hospital reports or sonogram to some extent.
That's an ultrasound.
Ultrasound. And they're saying she has some type of serious cancer. If this is not a ploy, obviously, you know, everything behind her, prayers to her, but we'll wait and see how it develops and be on Do We Care next week.
Prayers up to that family, prayers up to that young lady. Let's hope and pray that you guys aren't really playing with health. But you
can't play with that.
So you were about to say,
I was saying
speaking
that
of Young Boy.
So speaking of Young Boy, he's on Atlantic or was on Atlantic, or we'll see. Ed Ray Daniels tweeted, industry exec, I heard Atlantic Records dropped 50 artists today.
Heard that.
Let go of all label partners. Rumor was most of them were black. The exodus is about to begin. When they say they're going to save money, this is how they do it. To all the artists and labels that were let go, don't be discouraged. This is your time to do everything you did in the first place to get labels coming after you. I've been hearing rumors about...
Who was that, Atlantic, you said?
This was Ed Ray Daniels in regards to Atlantic. Allegedly dropping 50 artists and label partners. I've been hearing those type of rumors for the past maybe 2 months about some huge changes being made at Atlantic. We know that Lucian Grange's nephew, was promoted as the president of Atlantic Records. Lucian Grange is head of Universal.
Good old nepotism.
So I'm gonna place you at the competitors company.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So that we can run it together.
I forgot the gentleman's name.
Very smart.
Craig Kalman is president, but he's like head of whatever will be over.
So do you have note of any of the noteworthy artists or execs that are gone, or has that not been listed?
Some things have been, and then certain things I just don't want to say because of what they're associated with.
Can you go to a current Atlantic artist so we can kind of look at real quick?
Cardi B, Elliot Grange. Yeah. He was. No, look up news. Like he's been promoted at
Atlantic CEO.
Okay, yep, Atlantic CEO.
Yep, good old nepotism. Pass it right on down.
That's his son. That's not his nephew.
Yeah, I was about to say that's definitely his son.
His son. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So current artists under Atlantic. You can click artists.
Young
should
Boy,
expand.
Diddy, Cardi B,
Quado Rondo, Cardi
Kodak
B.
Black is still there, right? A Boogie
with the hoodie. Let's see if we can keep staying hip hop. Who else is there?
Bruno
Burner
Mars.
Boy, Coldplay, Corday, Finesse 2 times.
They got a roster.
But see, you also think too, when you're thinking of 50, we just seen 50 names.
I did know Jack Harlow was over there.
We just seen 50 names that Janelle Monáe that we don't know. So I mean, that could be just our knowledge. But trim the extra so that we have just a core. Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
So we just have a core. The people who aren't making us money and still costing us having their files open in the office, we got to get rid of them.
Malu Trevejo. OGZ.
Missy Elliott. I think they're going to keep all their top artists.
They're going to keep legacy acts and top artists because they generate money.
Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch, yeah, obviously. Simba.
Tank.
Okay, so they have a roster, but if this
Ty
rumor
Dolla.
is true that 50 artists and label partners were dropped from Atlantic yesterday after the Grange son was promoted as CEO, then I feel like that's definitely industry shifting, in my opinion.
Open that.
You said what is shifted?
That's industry shifting. That's artists that are about to go, that could go independent or join other labels. You're going to see an ecosystem change is all I'm saying. If this is true, I don't, this is what he tweeted.
A lot of artists are going to be caught up in the fashion of fuck, what do I do now, because the machine behind me is gone. So you're going to probably see a lot of those artists go quiet while they regroup, I'm assuming. But hopefully
we're going to see what
hopefully they can hopefully they can sustain.
Yeah, we're going to definitely see what those artists are made of again if this is all true.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, cuz we're not going to even know who to look out for until it's told that they got let go.
Official press release,
yeah, which who knows if that's actually going to happen. So.
Lastly, on the Atlantic Cardi B thing, are we anticipating an actual debut album?
I mean, you mean a sophomore album?
A second album, correct.
Invasion of Privacy won Best Rap Album.
That's right, a second album. Is it a fear of follow-up? Is it a label support only being, or is she able to only create singles? What is the reason or the holdup? Is you, I'm sure, a fan of Cardi B, right?
She has records that go crazy, but to me, she's more so of like a product, like something that was kind of like conjured up. You take this raw mixtape, reality TV star,
stripper
artist, and then you turn her into this big product. If she wasn't, then she wouldn't go to sleep letting 6 years pass without dropping a follow-up album.
You can't say that.
Because she still has relevancy, so she just living on that because she is still relevant without making music.
I add in the fact that she doesn't write her own music, with the fact that there's been such a huge break or time gap lapse between her last album versus some of the things she posts on social media where she seemed disinterested in putting out an album.
I think that's, again, it goes back to the conversation that we had the other day about like RJ, where I think that artists get in these phases where they just kind of are like, I kind of don't really want to do this right now. And I think with Cardi, as a woman, I think a lot of what's going on with Cardi is her personal life is super affecting her career, and that we do that as women, and that's like a thing.
Couple babies.
Yeah, like that's the whole thing where it's like, if you know you working on something, let the man go, like, because the man is gonna take you off your mission or whatever. That's a thing that they like talk to us about. Like, if you're gonna get distracted by the man, like you're gonna get distracted by the family, like the kids, and
happens every time.
I think they told her that before she had her first baby.
I know they did.
It wasn't the time they didn't want her to.
I mean, most executives are not going to want their clients to have children, women clients, that is, because it takes us out the game for 9 months. So that's obviously a 9 months that if you're not willing to work through, even sometimes if you are willing to work through, that your physical health won't allow you to, and then you have to be a mom after that. So that's already, and then get back
in shape and be ready to perform again.
That's already
a 12-month, 15-month gap every time.
Now Cardi did work through her whole pregnancy. So shout out to her for doing that, because a lot of people, that hasn't been seen a lot. Beyonce did it, she did it, a few other people did it, but I think Cardi's shit really is just that she's being distracted by her actual life, number one, and that leads to the second part of it, which is the complacency. You're comfortable. You've achieved what you've achieved what you didn't even think you could achieve. So as of right now, I'm comfortable. I just need to focus on this. And before you turn around and realize it, it's been 6 years.
Yeah, 6 whole years.
So do we still have the same anticipation, or we just don't care? Because like obviously her features, when she does them, they do okay.
Yeah.
And so we still know that she has the appeal of the talent, even though she doesn't write her own shit. Is it something like the industry's like, oh no, we don't care, or is it like when she does, it's just a super high expectation?
I feel like a lot of the fans don't care anymore because there's so many false promises. Every year, every season, she says album coming soon. She teases it, and then she's pregnant or on or off again with her husband. It's always personal life first.
Yeah.
And again, I just don't see her like, to me, I don't see her in the queen of rap light that she was positioned to be in. She was handed the game, and then she just kind of like let it go.
Yeah.
And then we see other female artists putting in a lot more work than her, dropping more projects.
It might have just got too intense. It might have just got too intense. Like some people, like Cardi is fully with the shit. She'll get down. She'll go head up with anybody, but she might not want to live like that. She might not want to portray all that negativity that's in the female rap game. It's all spunky. It's all funk right now. Like everybody beefing with everybody.
And think now too, when she first came out, it was just like Cardi, Nicki, and a couple. Now there's like 10 female artists that legitly can fight for that spot.
That can wrap circles around her.
Right. So I think it's the intimidation factor as well. She's kind of in her head about it to where it's like, fuck, perfection is a fucking... Perfection is a scary thing. It's hard to live through that, and actually it's crazy that just came up. It wasn't by design. I wasn't implying that. But you know, when you're striving for perfection, a lot of times you can get in your own head, and it can steer you out, trick you out your spot. It can make you overthink your project, overthink everything you're doing. So it's a tough thing to live through. But she has the appeal. I think if she gets the right records, we won't be saying the same thing.
Yeah.
If she puts them out, she probably has the right records.
She got to have hundreds by now with all them writers and teams. She got to have hundreds.
They got to drop the album, but we'll see.
Yeah, but she did. We will say shout out to Cardi. Congratulations. They did just have the baby.
Yep, perfect timing.
So, you know, we'll
maybe see what she does.
Say maybe Valentine's Day.
Hopefully.
Top of the year. She coming back.
Something. But you got to give her a minute to do that.
Did she get back with Offset?
Maternity leave. I don't think
she posted him the other day and said that he's such a great father. People thought that meant they was back together.
No,
but that could just be co-parenting, right?
Yeah.
Lastly, but not least, rest in peace to Frankie Beverly.
Man, rest in peace to Frankie
Beverly and Maze. Rest in peace. He was like
pain.
77.
Man, this is happening day after day, a lot more often now, man.
But he had a great life.
He just recently retired. They just had their retirement concert.
They literally did a
it was
farewell
like perfect timing.
tour. I don't know if it was necessarily perfect timing or if it was planned. Because he's been battling an illness, from what I understand, just having health issues, not necessarily a grand health issue, but multiple. And so I think that it was curated by him and his family, his team, to do exactly what it was, a farewell tour. And I think that's just chef's kiss.
Rest in peace. We lost a musical great person to the family.
Today's also the 2-year anniversary of losing PNB Rock.
Ooh. 2-year anniversary?
2-year anniversary.
Wow.
Rest in peace, PNB Rock. Prayers to the family, his girlfriend, child, and all that.
I hope that the trauma is definitely starting to, subside a little bit, because that was just such a crazy situation to have to even see play out on social media.
Yep.
I hate that we get to see a lot of our people go out like that.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
And then you got retarded motherfuckers playing with his name with jokes and bars.
You feel me?
Being highly insensitive. Yep.
Very much so.
So shout out to PNB Rock. Rest in peace. To that, shout out to Six for that note, and I think that's it for episode 29, y'all.
I think we have
3-wheel motion.
I think we might have one more thing we have to.
We do?
I'm not sure, but I think we have to. Do we have these? Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, we can't get out of here without shouting out our sponsor of Fair to Say and of the FMW Network. Shout out to Underdog.
Woo, 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 woo.
All right,
I was too loud last time.
I got a crew of dogs. I'm not too sure what their intent was there, but yeah, shout out to Underdog. Make sure y'all download that app. It's a great way to make some easy cash just by making your picks on your favorite players. Right now it is football season, so you can win up to 1,000 times your money with Underdog. It's available in more than 30 states, including California and Texas. So please support the show. Hit the link in the bio in the chat to download the Underdog app. Sign up now, deposit with that promo code FMW to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash plus a free pick. And right now there is a free pick for CeeDee Lamb. He just needs 0.5 yards and you win. So pick that over, get up on Underdog, and make those picks ASAP.
Yeah.
And get you some chili, man, courtesy of FMW. Why not? Why not? And also, speaking of that, I know we haven't been doing it. We talked about we're going to do some giveaways soon, which we might need to do some cool games. You're great at doing those.
Oh, yeah.
So for our fans, maybe we can find a way to bring them in a little bit more and start to give away some mushies, some T-shirts, some hats.
Some Fair to Say games, some challenges.
Yeah. It's on the horizon, so
I was about to say, look at the camera and tell all them people you just was giving shit away
okay,
from.
I'm gonna put a little bit more emphasis to make it happen. We have been talking. We have been.
Yeah, why we can't give away a sign or a rug?
We can do that. I promise.
Got that.
We gonna do that. Let me conjure up a good idea of how we can make that happen for that. But if you can come up with some, everybody's
King
giving you
boxes. I hook y'all up with a lot of stuff.
Everybody's been giving you love for your dope concepts and memes and ideas.
Thank you.
So we'll put some emphasis on him to do that. I'll come up with an idea for a giveaway for me, and Illa can give away some haircuts or something. And
labor.
Look, with these vlogs, some Fair to Say vlog. I guess a lot of labor for me too.
Yeah, I know. That's us laborers.
Well, it was your idea.
Yeah, so we can all contribute to labor. We got to get back to the fans.
I do a lot of labor.
You followed somebody on Twitter, which I see he shot
contribution.
That was your labor. Yeah. Don't expect much from Illa, y'all. I was trying to help y'all. I was trying to help some lucky fans in Los Angeles.
I'm behind the scenes.
Get a special haircut giveaway from Illa. That would be dope. We can vlog it. I just come up with
gloves.
I don't wear gloves. Do I wear gloves?
They gonna poke straight through.
Oh, excuse me.
No, that would be dope. But yeah, before are you gonna do some picks or what is that?
I mean, you said I got picks.
Well, if you do, I don't want to put you on the spot.
I got fucking picks.
Oh my goodness.
All right, cool.
This?
We'll just go through a couple of them. We got 2 different picks. This is a quick 2-pick, courtesy of SYXX. $30 pick.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
6 SYXX. Yeah. Never heard you guys say that before. That
I
was
didn't.
So cool.
It was just off the top. CeeDee Lamb. It was a 0.5 total yards. These are pretty much giveaways, y'all. So if y'all see 0.5, it's very simple. Add that to your pick and pick the over. Chances are 9 times out of 10, excuse me, and that's gonna go over. So pick that 0.5 on CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill. You picked over. You picked over on everything.
Nope. These two.
Let's see if we got some overs. You think? I mean some unders. So okay. just really recap for the people who really don't understand. They're gonna give you a number of what that person is going to attain. Like for instance,
I see.
a quarterback or Tyreek Hill, who we were just talking about, receiving yards. If he catches the ball and runs for more than 95.5 yards,
you get what?
You pick over. He will win for you.
Okay.
So if he gets 96 yards, he wins. But if he gets 95, you lose.
Okay.
He can't get a half
Under or
yard.
over?
There's no such thing as a half yard. So that's the stipulation in the game. You always see a 0.5. It's because they want you to pick under or over. So again, you see that number, you want them to go over that number, you pick over.
You like fantasy sports, go where they explore.
Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a quick overview, quick recap. Just make it really simple. That's really all it is. If you know what that person plays in their position, if they're gonna catch the ball, Curtis Samuel is gonna get more than 19.5 yards, pick over.
Interesting.
Okay, I can dig it.
I can get it now.
Quick way to win money. Trust me, man. I tell you, the group chat has been booming. The fellas have been winning a lot of money.
Oh, y'all been holding out.
So it's not like we're just talking. Underdog is producing money. Get in tune with Underdog and use FMW, man.
Do I have to do it too?
There was one in the middle. There's grab this motherfucker, bitch. But yeah, we out of here, man. We appreciate y'all. There's the see how y'all do it right there on your phone in case you need it. Yeah, we high tech over here, man.
Fair to say.
We are. I like that.
Fair to say 29, man. We'll see y'all in 2 days.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. Do what you have to do. We'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.